Alright, I'm excited. It's time to make some pigs in a blanket for the Super Bowl. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to lightly flour our surface, and then we're going to unroll the crescent roll. We're going to preheat the oven to 375. So this is a great recipe. It's crescent rolls. It's some of those small little sausages, those little hot dogs, little mini hot dogs, and some kosher salt. But first, we're going to lightly flour our surface before we unroll our crescent roll. Alright, so as you see, I've got a nice clean cutting board. Kind of want to use cutting board here. It's not going to move around as much. As you see, I'm just putting a little bit of flour on. And if it also doesn't work, you can always... Alright, I'm going to work with half of it first. I'm going to roll it out. Okay. Then you're going to tear each of the triangles. After we roll out a crescent roll, we're going to use a pizza cutter. We're going to cut them into smaller triangles. So we're going to roll them into 3 triangles. One. Two. Three. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work with a little bit at each time. Okay. Alright. Now that we have our crescent roll dough all cut, we're going to do 1 cocktail weenie for each little strip of crescent roll. And we're going to roll it from the big end all the way to the little end. So we take 1 cocktail weenie. We're just going to roll it thick end to the small end. There. Look at that. A little football. Put it on our baking sheet. And now we do it for the rest of them. So one thing you want to do is you're going to have to melt some butter. So you're going to melt 4 tablespoons of butter, and you're going to brush it on top of your pigs in a blanket. I put the butter in for 1 minute. Meanwhile, let's do something really cool to those pigs in a blanket. I'm going to make a little trick with the pigs in a blanket to make it look like a football. I'm going to use a fork and I'm going to slightly press down in my crescent roll dough and give it a few lines. See, I'm going to go right here on the top. And I'm going to lightly press it. Lightly press. Lightly press. And I'm just going to do that for all of them. Alright, now we have our melted butter. And I am just going to take a little spatula. If you have a brush, this works better. I'm just going to lightly brush the top. It's going to give it a nice golden brown color. Alright, so our final step is to sprinkle some coarse kosher salt on it. Alright. Take it, and this is going to kind of give it that appearance. Alright. Alright, we're going to bake these until golden brown, so 12 to 15 minutes. At 375. Don't miss the halftime show, starting in 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I'm Maddie, the white collar rapper. I am your halftime entertainment on your cooking show. And we're going to start it out with a little bit of rock. 1, 2, 3. My, February and still in quarantine. This state's more than a fight with Wolverine. Stuck inside for a whole year. I'm beginning to look at my closet in fear. Every day I get up and it's the same old thing. Wondering when I'll wander the halls and hear a bell ring. Roll out of bed, work starts at the top of the hour. Perhaps I could go another day without a shower? Nobody will be able to tell if I'm smelly. I work at home from over a telly. It took a while, but we're in a new routine. Get out of bed, put on sweatpants, and work on the screen. Day after day seems to be the same. Doing something new is a challenging part of the game. If you're somebody who hasn't had to shave, it's a choice that can be seen as pretty brave. And yet another day has quickly gone, and our quarantine just goes on and on. And as the light turns to night, we look for hope even if it's slight. Just hold on a little longer, we know better is coming soon, where we'll be able to shoot COVID to the moon. Pretty soon, better days will mean we can come out of our shell. COVID will be gone, and things will once again be well. Things will once again be well. Things will once again be well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright everybody, here we go, Maddie the White Collar Rapper back with another song. The first Sunday in February is a special time of the year where millions of people come to cheer. It's time for the Super Bowl, where two teams have one goal. It all comes down to this last game, where you can lay your claim to fame. There's going to be all kinds of scrapes and bruises on their skin. However, for the players, it will all be worth it if they get that one last win. The Buccaneers, they have a nasty defense that hits, and a team with a lot of star power and blitz receivers composing of Brown, Evans, Godwin, and Gronk. Weapons that very few teams can compete against. Then you have the Chiefs, who took it all last season, a team that continues to get better and defy all reason. They are loaded with weapons, and they have a high-octane offense. Finally, we get to the quarterbacks, and ready for the game to commence. As the teams get set to take the stage, we have a quarterback who continues to defy age. Brady is the greatest quarterback to slate an annual tradition. He tries to get his 7th ring. Perhaps his greatest challenge awaits on the other side. A youngster who in his 3rd year is already hitting his stride. 3 years starting, Mahomes has mastered the art of the pass. He is already threatening to enter the very top of the quarterback class. It's a chance for one team to achieve supremacy. The winner will add to their legacy. If Tampa Bay wins, Brady adds to an already impressive record. If Kansas City wins, they go back-to-back for the first time since Brady's Patriots. This is the game that creates lifelong stories. One team will celebrate the ultimate glory. 4 quarters, everything all on the line for a chance to build a championship shrine. Alright, so our pigs in the blanket are ready to go. Let's hurry up and finish this because the Super Bowl is almost on. Look at that, perfectly golden brown. That golden brown on the top, golden brown on the bottom. You see we got our little lines here. It didn't turn out as great, but that's okay, we tried. Boom. See this? Look at that. And then, of course, you need some dipping sauce. Look at that. Ketchup, mustard. Take a quick little bite. Ketchup. Just a roll. A little sausage. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go enjoy the Super Bowl and my food. But I'll see you guys same time, same place. Cooking with Chef Matterly!